Welcome to Division Rivals. I'm Kenny Weber.
I'm Dwayne Murphy Jr.
I'm Lucas Cicero.
Yeah,
And we're in it. This is episode number 2. This I was talking about before the podcast. I see this as our second real episode because I feel like we kind of figured it out without you, Gabe. Sorry, last week while you were dying of COVID.
The show must go on. No, I'm just
So it's, jumping right into it. I guess we'll just start off sad. We could just start off super sad.
Yeah.
News today broke that ex-Cowboy running back Marion Barber died. He was found in his apartment in the Bay Area, I believe. He was found dead, so there's no information on exactly what happened yet. But I assume that we're going to find out it's some type of foul play, like whether it's murder, which I don't think, or drugs or something like that.
Well, if it was foul, if he was found dead, that usually means like he died of some sort of like medical reason or overdose, something along those lines. And then someone's like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a few days. Boom.
What did he know about Jerry Jones and the Jones family? You know what I'm saying? Let's find out. We need to trace back what his last couple months have been like, because we just found him dead. First of all, I thought he was playing still, which is nuts. I honestly,
Marion Barber.
Yeah, for some reason, like I for a long time, I thought he was one of the Barber, like he was in that actual.
Oh, yeah, the Barbers.
Marion.
They're just two twins, right?
Yeah, yeah, it was just the twins. But I thought
one.
Marion was like younger, like a younger brother or something, but that ain't true.
I guess you call it a set of twins?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, one set of twins, so not two twins. That would be 4.
Two twins.
Can you imagine 4 of those? Two fucking monster
Barbers?
running backs and 2 monster corners.
Yeah.
Imagine having both of them on your team, or all 4 of them on your team.
Man,
Fuck, dude.
Could have been. I mean, it could have been. What could have been? You know what I mean?
Could have been.
Yeah, they don't really know. It doesn't. There's like really nothing that says what happened. It's all just basically, all the articles are like reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have like a fail. Was that guy hurt? That tore his knee and then got himself hurt?
Oh, and I think you're thinking about.
Oh no, face plant. Oh, he did a whole face
Oh.
plant. That's even better.
There we go. I love the music.
This is a real B&H customer
I can already
story.
tell it's gonna sound
bad.
So bad. Well, at least he didn't Lionel's neck.
Yeah. I wish could they keep going? Because I wonder if he tried to play that off. Like if he tried to come up like that would have been.
Dwayne, when you said that, I was thinking of that Lions linebacker
Was that
that tore his ACL while celebrating.
Yeah, that was.
What guy is that?
I don't know who that was, but he just did a celebration after sacking the quarterback.
Oh, you know what's
That's what it
funny?
was.
I think he was making fun of Ray Lewis.
Yeah, he was doing the Ray Lewis dance, and he jumped up and because
He tore his ACL, dumbass bitch.
And then what's sad is then when Marion Barber, the next thing that comes to me is because I remember he did that backflip. That was when he was on the Bears. And then he shortly after that was out of the league. And then I just remember this story popped up where it was in 2014 where he flashed a loaded gun in a church.
Oh,
okay. All right. Look, them. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little. Yeah. Around what time was? Well, I mean, look, he was. Was he hard on times, money? You know what I mean?
Right.
Texas church in Texas. You see the righteous gemstones? This is some real money going there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep him in the air conditioning. This dude's like, yo, just slip me a
Wait, you thought he
bando.
was trying to steal the collection box? Like, don't you fucking touch it.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
That is my guess. You know what I mean? But
And then we also had this week Jeff Gladney, Arizona Cardinals. So one player from each of our team. Did he just get on the Cardinals?
Yeah, they signed him this offseason.
And he is
tough.
also deceased. Car accident. We know how he died. It sounds like I'm pretty insincere, but it's just it's fucking.
well, they've been happening one after. It's hard not to.
Yeah, I mean, literally the last episode we ended it talking about how they found out that oh god damn it,
Dwayne had
Simba was fucking drunk and shit. It's just I don't know. It's a bummer. It seems
Simba.
Simba.
Isn't that his fucking?
Is that? Oh, I think that is. Was that? Is that?
Yeah,
his
isn't that his?
handle?
Was
that his handle on
was that
Instagram?
Simba?
Simba?
Oh man, I hope that name is associated with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, come on, it
Dwayne
completed
has-
my fucking.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, all right. Dwayne Haskins sees parallels of himself between his. Oh, okay. Called him Simba. All right. Wow.
Ooh, you guys scared me that I did. Like,
I was just like, you just gonna just start talking shit about this man.
Dwayne, you brought up a good point earlier.
Yeah.
Are the Cowboys the mafia, or I should say Jerry Jones? Is he the mafia of the NFL?
He is
the top dog.
richest owner in sports.
Okay.
You know, all sports. Okay,
Huh.
that's got to come with its own pieces of drama. All right. I also think that it's kind of weird that what happened to this story about this girl who was Jerry Jones' daughter. That just seemed to come out and go right under the rug. All right. $5 million. Just saying. You know, Jerry Jones could always be up to something. I might be getting myself in trouble talking too much about Jerry Jones.
It's crazy because he's nowhere near as rich as Elon, but he paid a lot less than Elon.
He paid. Oh, really?
I'll take. Thank you. Yeah, I think Elon only paid like $500,000 to get out of his little like sexual harassment thing, right?
Oh.
well, you remember the fake one that they came after Jerry Jones with a few years ago with like some photoshopped photos and shit?
Really? Man, Jerry knows how to clean up a scandal, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the fake one that came after Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that
All these
100%.
men.
Aged, yeah.
All these men.
Listen.
What was Marion Barber doing? All right. What
Listen to me.
was he up to?
As a half-white man,
Yes.
I am tired of these old white men being persecuted. These old NFL owners, I feel like they're getting the short end of the stick.
Uh-huh.
And as a half-white guy, it's hard. It doesn't
Hey,
sit
you need
well
to
with
be
me.
in there. You supposed to be the dude. Where's the poem with the dude in the kitchen coming to the table and eating the food? That's you,
That's
man.
me.
All right?
I can be the bridge between.
Just get in there. We need information. All right.
100%.
Okay.
I'm basically the coach of the Dolphins.
Okay. Since we're getting political, are you guys pro-choice? Yeah.
Pro-choice? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
So don't you think a guy should be able to choose which masseuse he wants?
Okay. All right. That's
Gotcha.
cool.
Why is the ugliest one always available? The one available? I don't know. No, I'm not. It's not a joke.
I'm sorry. I was ready for it too. I was like, come on, man.
Warming me up, man. I was all excited, man.
No. I'm just wondering. I'm wondering from not personal experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously you're not going there for technique. You know what I'm saying? Because that means I want a burly woman with strong hands. But
I hope I hope Deshaun Watson comes out in Rush Hour 4. You know, they go back to China and they're like picking out all the.
Deshaun Watson is in the play with Chris. They gotta get Chris Tucker to do it because he's, people again. Chris Tucker was on Epstein's island, but anyway, so, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if he could do another Rush Hour.
Can you imagine the writers are like, how do we shoot Rush Hour 4 in the Dominican Republic? Like, what's a good excuse to go out there? I don't
Just
know.
saying,
man.
it's legal. It's legal
For
there.
the next segment, we'll read every person who's on Jeffrey Epstein's airplane.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, this is all related to football, people. All right, this is why you came here. You came for football. You stayed for.
There are multiple owners on that jet.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yes.
for sure. Yeah.
Hold on one
Oh,
second.
that's a good.
Just kidding, never.
Objectively, I am the lowest on the Cardinals.
Gabe,
Yeah.
I'll edit in what you said, like into
Just
like so it won't sound right. There'll be different dead air behind
This
you.
is what's gonna happen with CRISPR, like the DNA splicing when they first do it. They're just like, "Oh my God, what is going on here?"
100%. All right, now I mean we're in the middle of the podcast, but Gabe is now heard.
I'm here, guys.
He's here. Oh, yeah.
Gabe Cohen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
You getting Cardinals in season. Can I give you a pound on that?
No.
How do
You
you
don't
feel?
want-
I feel very bad about them. I was very upset that they traded for Hollywood Brown. We just get gadget receivers all the time. Okay, yeah. You know, this is why I don't like talking about football. Can we go back to Epstein's plane, please? Just anything else.
I thought that was. I mean, that is very interesting, and because the contract talks are gonna have to be discussed by then, right? Is he
Well,
gonna?
Kyler's back in training camp, so
I mean, I guess.
I wouldn't call Hollywood Brown a gadget guy, though. I mean, yeah, he's short,
Okay.
but,
No.
like, that doesn't mean all he could do is a little fucking jet sweep
deep
and whatever 5-yard bullshit.
a real deep threat. Real deep threat. Yep, really deep.
Well,
Real
yeah,
deep.
real fucking
5'8"
deep, yeah.
deep.
I mean,
yeah.
he's no replacement for DeAndre Hopkins, but
He's
I
like
mean,
a Deshaun Jackson light.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Yep.
Tyreek Hill is a little lighter, but, you know. I
Way
mean, why is
lighter. Wait, whoa,
Tyreek
whoa.
Hill short? Why is he not considered a gadget guy?
Yeah, because he
'Cause-
runs faster than
And
the
he's
fucking
215
earth spins.
pounds.
He's 215?
Yeah,
Get the
Tyreek
fuck
Hill's
outta
a
here.
fucking
Tyreek Hill's
thick
a rock.
daddy.
He's
He's a rock.
215?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen
No
that?
way.
He's no neck. First of all, he got no neck.
No, I know that,
his
but
head don't dangle. That's why he's so aerodynamic.
he looks tiny, dude. He looks like he's 170 at most.
He
180.
looks like a human Ewok to me.
Yeah.
Like the way his eyeballs and teeth look like Ewok eyeballs and teeth.
Dude,
That
him
is
and
true.
Debo both just thick guys.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks like a gremlin if you feed him after midnight.
But Debo's got like that running back body where like you're scared to get run over with you know. You
Right.
see Cheetah coming at
You're
you.
scared of his
size, yeah.
face. You're scared of his teeth and eyes. I don't want to see. If he's looking at me while he's running, I'm going to be scared.
I don't know if I was his girlfriend, I'd be scared of his left hook. Hey yo,
running backs.
Yeah.
Remember when
No, we don't
Oscar-
talk about that.
Remember how Oscar Pistorius kicked off the assaulting girlfriends for being a sports star?
Man.
By murdering his.
Yeah, no one
you would have
everyone's
never
just reaching
believed.
for his heights. Yeah,
Never believed it was him, dude. Never.
My favorite fantasy football name used to be Beats by Ray. Not only because of Ray Lewis, but shortly after, Ray something else.
Ray Rice.
No. There was a guy named Ray on the Niners who was also found, or accused of domestic abuse. So
That's par for the. I mean, that's NFL. You. That's what you do. You domestic violence. You drive cars recklessly. That's all. That all comes with.
do you
the game,
feel like
I
you're
guess,
making too much money in the NFL? Beat your wife. I don't.
These guys are bored. Like it's man, it's not good.
Did you guys all see Brady's hole in one from the drone?
No.
Oh yes, I
It's
did.
pretty. I can't believe they were recording when this happened.
Also, you shot a hole in one. What the fuck, dude? You're already so good at.
Well, he
football.
shot it in a he shot it in a practice, but they let's see. Or is it fake?
No, it was
I
real.
Is it? It's real?
Yeah, he tweeted it out.
Okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
it takes a lot to get good at golf. So this guy, I mean, I think my
Oh wait,
hypothesis is
hold on.
correct.
Pro Football Network said, did Brady hit a hole in one? Oh,
Oh,
is that?
clickbait. Because yeah, he did.
Is it clickbait? Because he did do it.
So you saw the drone, right? That goes
Mhm.
by. So I don't know how. Like this would just be too much.
Yeah, why would he stage it?
Yeah, there's no.
So
way.
look at this though. This is insane that they were recording this.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
There's
Gadoosh.
no.
Oh shit, this is
way.
far. It's not just like a simple hole one. Yeah.
There's no way.
Wow. So that takes a lot of skill, which implies a lot of practice, which means he hates his wife, dude.
I don't.
mean,
Yeah. Let's talk about the real issue.
Yeah.
All right. Where is your family? Okay. Tom Brady.
No,
What
oh
happened?
no, he didn't make a hole in one in the
That's
video.
what I'm saying.
Because it
That's
wasn't
what I'm
really a
saying.
par
It
three.
was-
We were in the. I mean, he hit it in the cup in one swing, but it wasn't like a legit hole in one.
Oh, so so it was on a par 4. It was his second swing on a par 4.
Right.
Yes, right. You fuck.
Well, my opinion on Tom Brady is completely shifted. That's just
okay.
a real.
Well,
it really
fucking
sinks to the
loser,
heart.
man. What the fuck?
I just can't believe he chips
Two
that. Well,
Super Bowls. All right.
I can't believe he hits that in while they're using that point of view drone though. Like that's ridiculous.
Nah, I mean
pretty
that if
wild.
they, I mean that, it looks like it could have looked. It looks like it was altered right at the end for it to go in. You know what I mean? But he's been caught doing shit like this before with the.
Oh yeah, he
football.
did the. But that was the jugs machine thing.
Yeah.
was dumb.
He
Was
had
like-
people really thought it was. He was on Pat McAfee thought this shit was real. Remember because he was on TV talking about that shit. Like they thought it was real. Man, Brady is he bored. You know.
I think
He's a
think
good
that's
troll.
bullshit. I think he deflated a fucking golf ball, dude.
he did. That lasso from Space Jam came out. And smacked it. Yeah, exactly. But no, I think
Magnetic.
So one of the things I saw, Frank Gore retired, and he retires as the number 3 all time rusher.
okay.
Yeah, that's impressive, but I don't know if that
Do we have to have
is
this- you
Hall
wanna-
of Fame worthy.
Yeah, I think he goes. Well, you don't think he goes?
God, we have to have this argument again
I know.
where
You
I
don't
tell
think
you
Frank
this.
Gore goes to the
No,
Hall of
I
Fame?
do.
You don't
And
think he
Lucas.
goes?
So,
I think either not first ballot, maybe second ballot.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing, Dwayne. You weren't there. It was me, Lucas, and Gabe doing a podcast you weren't able to be there for.
No, it's fine.
And they ganged up on me, and and they're just like saying how he's not first ballot Hall of Famer.
I don't even think he's a Hall of Famer
Well,
on any ballot.
there
to
we
be
go.
honest.
At all?
Are you going to count all the hanging chads from the Florida reps? I don't think so. Not me. Yeah, that's for all my history buffs out there.
Okay. Here's my question. Can you write the history of the NFL without him?
Yes.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can.
I mean, did he have a pivotal game where it's like, oh my God, he got his 20 touches, 100 yards? It's like
Frank Gore is that guy that you just you realize that you just like you can't when you go to the bodega, all right, and you see that man at the counter, you know what I'm saying? You see him your whole life, all right, and then all of a sudden it's a new dude, and you like, I can no longer eat, you know what I mean? I can no longer shop here, eat here. I don't trust this. That's what Frank Gore is.
Because you
all right?
love his small talk. Yeah.
You do. You love his. Frank Gore is the foundation, all right, that this racist, domestic violence, crime-ridden league is built on, all right? That's all. No, I just think Frank Gore has had a very long career. It's something that can be said.
I applaud his durability, all his production. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And his value, I think, really comes down to, like, at the end of games when you have a lead and you need to run out the clock.
Yeah.
And this guy can get you first down after first down.
Yeah.
But
I think he.
Is that
I think
enough
he'll
to-
go. I don't think he'll go. I don't think he'll go first ballot. Though I gotta
Okay.
agree on that. I mean,
do you think that's fair?
I think it's fair that he would go. I'd give him a third ballot, third ballot at
Okay.
least. You know what I mean? If I'd go there, just because it's like you're right. He does not have that definitive game. Playoff wins. What's his career? It's like right here, career playoffs. 9. Is that 9 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
so 9 playoff games, so that's hard to put you in any category. And look at this. Altogether, he had 600 yards in those 9 games and so.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Exactly
5
100
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
So.
100 touchdowns of mediocrity.
But it's like there's something to be said about always being right down the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's called a career.
It
He had a
It
career.
is.
He had a career
Yes.
and a long one, which
And
not a lot of guys
A lot
have.
of players don't have career. You know what I mean? Like a lot of NFL players wish they could have a career like his.
I don't know. I
You know
think
what? He is kind of a model citizen. Okay, running back who consistently got paid, stayed healthy,
Yeah.
extremely productive,
Yeah.
didn't beat his wife.
Did
So,
not beat his wife, right?
I
know
mean,
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta applaud that.
Come-
Yeah.
Was he ever driving recklessly? All right, anything like that?
I don't think so. If he
And
did,
a
he
running
covered
record?
up very well.
a running
So,
back
yeah.
who played 16 seasons and was an impact on his team for what? Or was it all of them?
I mean, in Miami, I think once you get to Buffalo, you're like, okay, did he have an impact?
Yeah, it's
those
really
last
those
2
San
years?
Francisco years that matter. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Indy too. Indy, he had kind of a not a rebirth, but
Right.
like he kept it consistent. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, well, you
dude.
see those 1,000-yard seasons right there. It's like
Yeah.
1,200, 1,300. That's
Oh,
not gonna shake it.
yards per game, only one season over 80.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, you know what I mean? Hey, look, you get them the hard way. Get
Right.
the hard
Over
way.
16 years.
Exactly,
Yeah.
over 60.
No, I think being number 3 all time on the rushing list and having such a long career, I think he gets in. But I've changed my my original thought when we argued about it. I think he gets in at some point, and he might just be one of those guys where they're like, oh, this guy still needs to get in. I don't know, 10, 12 years from now.
Who from the running back, like, who's not, like, famous running backs, like Adrian Peterson will go in, of course, before him. Someone,
doubt.
I mean, what? I can't think of, like, any. Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch for sure. LaDainian Thompson
Okay,
already went in, right?
Danny Thompson's in, yeah.
Okay.
Of
Daniel
those,
Thompson.
okay, of the last 16 years, the time that he played,
Derrick Henry will go in.
you had LT went in. What other running backs from that era have even gone in?
Yeah, because Frank Gore, look, 2005 is the first year, right? So around 2005, Tiki
Tiki
Barber.
Barber. Yeah.
Did he go in?
I
Would
don't
he
think
go
he's a
in?
Hall of Famer.
No.
Would Tiki go in?
I don't know. See,
Maybe
he's
if
a bubble guy
maybe
too.
if he
Yeah.
stayed and got that championship after he talked shit on Tom Coughlin and then they won the next year after he retired.
You hear that, Tiki? All right, you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
I'll
but if
agree
he
with
stays and wins that Super
You're
Bowl,
absolutely right.
he has his argument.
How do you talk shit about someone who just won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Like led you to the Super Bowl. That
have
team
you
was not
seen
supposed to win the
Twitter
Super Bowl.
post Tom Brady. It's pretty easy to talk shit actually now.
Wait a second. No.
He talks shit. He talks shit the season before.
Then they went and
No,
went and had the magical run to the to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because he didn't play on 2007 season.
And then
He
that
was-
season they weren't. You guys weren't doing great. Like you guys didn't have a
We were
great
trotting
season.
along.
What a surprise! Am I
Yeah,
right?
we were a wild card team.
Yeah, you guys were a wild card team. So he was talking shit on the team throughout the season. And when he retired, like, because he was an analyst, if I remember correctly, he went straight to become an analyst.
Yeah.
He talked a bunch of shit on the Giants constantly. I mean, I think some of the players really lean into talking shit on they either lean into being a huge homer or they lean into being like, I don't want people thinking that I really fucking am a homer, so I'm going to go against my team.
Well, they definitely for TV.
Troy
they lean into, like,
Aikman, you piece of shit.
Well, you got to sell something, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
Sell pussy. No.
Nah, you got to sell something. Like who? Patrick Beverly, right? Just
Oh,
remember
God.
he talked all that wild shit, and First Take has had him on every day since. All right, and it's like it didn't mean anything. Chris Paul, like, don't pay Chris Paul, pay James Harden, like all the stuff he talked about, and it didn't mean a damn thing. But he's been on every day since.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
just
mean?
the fucking.
Yeah, that's what Tiki was doing. Like he was definitely trying to like secure a career. Now it's that Tiki and Tierney. You know
What does he
mean?
do? What does he do now?
Tiki and Tierney, which is on I think it's on the Fox Sport Network.
How are him and Rondé not doing something together? Like,
Rondé ain't about that. Rondé's not about the Rondé was about football.
He's the
baby.
more reserved one.
Yeah.
damn, it would have been. But it'd be. How nice would it be if they had like a podcast? Like
Yeah,
they could be like the Sklar brothers, but like football.
I'm surprised the Manning brothers are doing it. Like, I know Peyton had it in him, but I thought
Yeah.
Eli was just going to be quiet the rest of his life.
Fuck no, dude. Did you ever see football on my phone? Of course, Eli's more. I think Eli is more about it than anybody thinks.
Eli's always been funnier than all of his brothers, like definitely. But he just didn't. He doesn't try as hard. You know what I mean? Peyton has always been like. Peyton's the dude that'll take the acting class, but Eli is the dude that'll just like.
Bro, did you? Okay, Eli. Honestly, his fucking SNL is hilarious. When the court thing is hilarious when he's doing all the emoji faces and shit.
Yeah,
he's like, "You up?"
Dude,
fucking hilarious.
the fucking commercial with Odell is legendary. Like,
Yeah. No, so the awkwardness really like works for him.
This begs the question: could Eli Manning write for SNL?
I think so. They'll let anyone write nowadays.
it'd make it better. Exactly.
All right,
Get it
just,
on
just
there.
not a challenging. I'll come back with better questions.
Who would be a better writer for SNL, Eli or Peyton?
Eli.
Yeah.
I definitely think Eli.
Is that just because he was a Giants quarterback?
I see. The thing is, as an actor, I think Eli would be better. But as a writer, I don't know. Peyton is more intelligent than him, at least football wise. He is.
Yeah. No. Oh well, Peyton had some good sketches too. That sketches with the
kids.
with the
where he's
kids.
begging 'em.
Yeah, where he's like, Peyton's got some good sketches too. But I don't know. Maybe I am being a homer.
Also, okay. I think both their skills are very applicable because improv, which is technically what SNL is, is what they did their whole fucking careers. They're like, oh, I don't like the defense. I'm going to change the fucking play. Omaha, fuck you. Okay,
Yeah.
touchdown.
Yeah, and Peyton is
better at that.
I see what you're saying with
Yeah.
Peyton being the writer, because Peyton would have like another play ready to go, and Eli was definitely more of the like yes and type of quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Bubble gum on the elbow.
Like Peyton would be so upset if he bombed that he's
Yeah.
like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna come back with like a better
100%. Yeah,
joke, whatever.
You know what I mean? He's gonna go to open mics and like work on his stuff. Eli's just like
Eli's more willing to take hits. I mean, dude, the San Francisco games was on the back of the whole fucking game.
exactly.
You know what I just thought of is if I work on getting it all set up, would you guys? You know what we should do is we should play fucking Madden here in the living room while we podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We should do a podcast where we play Madden, and then I'll record it,
yeah.
and then we could post it up. Like we could post the picture-in-picture where we just have the little Madden game going down in the corner.
You can play, please. Let everybody see. It'll be hilarious because I
That'd
am
be dope.
awful at Madden, and you guys will just. It'll be great.
I need to practice for like 2 months to be good. Yeah.
That's true.
I need to practice. I just I think we have a good game during the like when me and you played each other. I feel like that might have been my best game. I think you still beat me. I don't think I won.
Yeah.
I don't think I won a game, but you didn't murder me, right?
I think we played twice, and I think because first we played like just us two before we joined that league with Troy.
Yeah.
And then we joined that league, and then it was kind of lopsided. But when we first played, I think we were both just picked up Madden again. We're like, oh shit, like what do we remember? Like
that would actually be a good show. Is us all trying to get our feedback. You know,
yeah, because
Madden. That'd be actually pretty cool.
I'm good at Madden in the sense of like picking it up and just playing it. But if you put any one of any actual skill level, like that's like that takes it any type of serious, they just demolish me. Like it's not it's I've never been as bad at something.
I lose. It's funny because we're in this league with like Troy, and he had some homies that like played it, but maybe didn't really understand football or they did, and they were just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want." I would lose to like the guys that just had these weird gadget plays, where, like you snap the ball and then you run to the right intentionally, like but not designed like that, and then you fucking bomb it down the field, touchdown to some super fast receiver. That happened. Like that was a way more likely way for me to lose than for like me to actually game plan. Oh, okay, we're changing plays. Like he's got two tight ends. 4-3. You know what I mean?
100%. It's not like. That's why that's why I typically just play like season mode against the computer. Like I love playing Madden.
Yeah.
I usually get into it once. I'll get into it like a couple of years in a row, then take like a year or two off, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'll probably get it this year because I have the last 2 years, but I didn't play last year's that much. But especially if we're gonna all fucking do something like this, I'll for sure get it. Play on Xbox One.
Oh, sick. Oh, are you gonna get 23? You should do when 23 comes out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get 23 for sure. But I'm gonna try to. I have all the shit to stream, so I just have to like remember how to do it. And but I need to just get it all set up, and then we could do like a fucking. I mean, we could technically do it live if we wanted to.
Yeah, let's do it. People would watch that. Do you play Madden? You play Madden?
2015 on the Xbox 360. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
All
with
right.
the sticks.
I mean, it hasn't changed much from that, honestly. The only big difference is like 1 year it went from like because I usually play as a defensive lineman. It went from like A and B for like finesse power to like to the joystick. I think it's back to the joystick, which I like because you can do the rips and the swims, all that bullshit. But that's basically the only thing that changed throughout that 7 years.
And it would be the same shit would happen to me in that league, but it would be the opposite. It would be on defense where they'd go and they'd pick some fucking linebacker. And then they would like drop their linebacker that's supposed to blitz, like legit by design. If they don't pick that linebacker, they blitz. But then they drop them back, and like pick the ball off fucking every single time.
Oh shit! So they kind of got you like that. Okay.
I like to run them Hail Mary
There was
plays.
one guy who like I swear this guy. I don't know how he like finagled the game into like Uchenna Nwosu on the Chargers, who like good DN, not great. He's somehow at 22 sacks by the end of the season. So I guess he got on there, found out he's really good at this one thing, found a little pass rush move and, just kept sacking people like that.
But it was really fun playing in that league, but it was just I just got beat badly every single time. But I would have fun doing it. Had fun losing. But the thing that brought that up, and I have to get this Madden for sure is Madden is on the cover. John Madden's going to be on the cover this year, so it's like I feel like I gotta buy that one.
Do you think he'll sign it? Like he'll do a signing for
Gabe, no, because he's dead.
You know what's funny? Every time I see him, bro, I don't even think of John Madden. I think of the Mad TV. It's like, hey, folks, John Madden here.
Frank Caliendo.
Yeah.
Frank Caliendo had the best Madden. He's got the best everything impression.
I actually, you know what it says here is Marion Barber's going to sign all the copies.
Oh shit!
Oh man, here we go. Hot signing. All right, John Madden, Marion Barber, Vincent Jackson.
Simba.
That dude from the Bengals that fell out the back of the truck. Remember him?
Wait, that was this season too? Fuck, man.
No, that was years ago. But that was years ago. The guy who
Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor.
Oh,
Jesus
Christ.
I'm sorry, I was
That's
just
the
listing
same.
off more dead.
with Jackson Mahomes doing
players.
TikToks in front of him.
It's like we should just. It's like it's called Jackson's Places,
Jackson.
and he goes and visits the graves of players that have died prematurely, and it's called Jack. And then it's just him, and then he brings Justin Jefferson on an episode, and they like do the gritty on top of someone's grave.
Oh my god.
They're like on Vincent Jackson's grave, just drinking and doing the gritty.
Can we
Don't
pitch this to ESPN Plus right now?
Yeah, I hope somebody's watching this because
They
they'll
love
do that.
No, hopefully we can grow into being like the like R-rated Pat McAfee. Like we say all the stuff that Pat McAfee can't say.
Yo, players
Because tomorrow morning he's just gonna be standing up in his fucking podcast, just clapping, like Marion Barber. We liked him. And the guys will be like, all the dudes. I love Pat McAfee. I love you, Pat. I love you. I know you're watching. I know you watch our podcast to get inspiration.
Hell yeah.
He does.
Shout out to your biceps, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah, I need
Tank
to-
top every day. Just.
Yeah, dude. I tell me what's in that cup. I think it's green tea, and I love green tea from Starbucks. So I think we share that.
Green tea.
That show's great. He
Here we go.
he
Here
was
we go.
talking
I
about
got it.
something.
I got my shit. I got it. All right, so I can be the Pat McAfee of our podcast.
You got to do the voice.
Yeah, you gotta bring the mic up a little bit. Yeah,
I
yeah.
got his high.
Here we go.
I can't do it.
His voice is so good. Here we go. You know, we're gonna go downtown.
I can be one of the backup guys better than I can be Pat, because I can just be in the back going.
Yes.
I'll just repeat what you say. You be Pat.
The NFL's got a new article downtown.
Downtown.
I know
every
millions.
day.
Yeah, that show's great, dude. They had
I'm AJ Hawk. You would have never thought I played linebacker, dude.
Yo, AJ Hawk, like, when his mouth does not move at all when he talks, he notices. He's like, yeah, no, man, all the years I played in the league, dude, it's just crazy how to see everything changes.
Yeah, he's probably dipping under there.
Yeah,
He's got like
Aaron.
a horseshoe
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, I mean, me and Aaron. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not best friends, but like, yeah, we hang out.
Yeah, we hang out.
Yeah. Our families go on vacation together, but like,
Dude, you and Aaron haven't hanged out a day in your life.
yeah, Aaron's quitting. He's joining Tesla.
He's
He's
like-
going to be vice CEO with Elon.
Then he gets Aaron Rodgers who comes on and is like, yeah, man, what the people don't understand about the true nature of a human being is
What is a vaccine?
I mean, do your own research, man. But like, you know, I made sure I did. You know,
I mean,
sipping tea and
I did most of my research with Joe Rogan.
with the high priest known as Joe Rogan.
And honestly, Olivia's looking real stupid right about now. Yeah, she texted me last night. Huh, bud? Huh? Who's she with now? She's got a. They're having like a kid.
She's with John Mulaney.
Oh yeah, that's right.
John Mulaney.
What kind of? That's a downgrade.
Oh,
That's such
man.
a fucking. You go from Aaron Rodgers to John Mulaney. That is a downgrade.
Like, jokes aren't even that good. Then he flips the scarf he's wearing on the
I'm gonna go do some cocaine. You've made me mad. You watch the baby.
Why do I imagine Aaron Rodgers wears like giant glasses like CeeLo Green in the locker room? Like when he's leaving, he's just like, I'm done for the day. And then he just like strolls off.
you drive around town
Exactly. That's why they said Devontae Adams was the one who wanted to leave. He was like, I'm out, dude. I'm trying to play football. And Aaron Rodgers over here getting pedicures in the fucking.
well, you know what? Derek Carr, my bad.
Yeah.
He seems like a more down there dude.
Well, they
know?
played
Like,
together though.
Yeah.
I had no idea until he actually signed,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I saw. It was just like something on NFL Network where I was like,
teammates.
Utah State.
Fresno State, bitch. Put some respect on their name, bro. What are they, the fucking Bulldogs?
respect Fresno
dope.
State.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
dude.
that's-
Actually, no, they're not the Bulldogs. They're the meth.
Yeah. Nah, that makes sense because Fresno's a tough area, right? Derek Carr was the one who was like, I'll fight Tom Brady. Remember when Tom Brady was talking when Tom Brady was like, he went on the shop and was like, they're going to keep that motherfucker, and everybody was trying to figure out who it was.
Dude, they're the meth capital of California. Might be the meth capital of the entire world.
Well,
I don't know.
This is exactly what I thought of when I heard that Marion Barber died.
mm-hmm.
as much shit as I talked, and I talked about him and the church incident, and I talked about him and the backflip. This is what I thought of. This is terrible for the podcast, so I'm not going to show it. But this.
And they run it.
Oh, yeah.
Barber better be careful. They've got him in the end zone.
It's against New England. They get him like on what should be a safety.
How does he escape?
And then he runs and turns that into like a 1 yard gain.
Barber to save 2 points.
I did not hear a whistle, but they were about ready to come in and mark this ball down on about the 1 foot line.
That's what I thought.
Still on his feet.
But Marion Barber stays after it.
Yeah, 1 yard gain. It's like that play. When I think of those like Cowboys, I think of like Romo's tenure. A lot of times I think of that play, and I think of there's a Romo play where the ball bounces over his head and goes back about 20 yards, and he gets the ball and he gets a first down out of it. Ends up picking the ball up, fumbling, looking like Mr. Magoo, and then rockets it and gets a first down. Are you guys following the fucking golf thing at all? I'm really not.
Wait, so is it? Why are they playing golf? Is it a tournament?
It's a celebrity tournament between Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. I think it was just today. I think today was the only day they were doing it.
It's like what they did last year, right, with Mickelson.
Yeah, and I missed it. I'm kind of upset that I missed it today. I would have loved to watch it like start to finish, but I think Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers won. They've been kind of talking trash leading up to this event. Like Aaron Rodgers was like, he was like, if we talk trash on the golf course, they won't win because I come from me and Tom Brady are come from the era of talking trash on the football field, and these guys don't do it like that.
They still talk shit now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, have you ever heard Patrick Mahomes mic'd up? Patrick Mahomes is like, you guys gotta get. He's yelling more than anybody out there. And,
hey, Mr.
And Josh Allen. Josh Allen be talking that shit too, man. I see he's like a psycho on the field. So.
Yeah. I see trees of green, red roses too.
Dude, I wish I would have got more Phillip Rivers mic'd up. He used to talk hella shit, bro.
I'm Patrick Mahomes. How are you? And I think to myself, why is my brother like this? My terrible Kermit the Frog impression. My bad, guys.
It wasn't that bad. Don't beat yourself up.
Before I move on to what you see on the screen here, yeah, Phillip Rivers was a motherfucker. I'm glad he didn't play on a team. If he played like on the Giants, like he was supposed to, I would have fucking hated him.
He has like 8 kids too.
I would have hated him.
Yeah, I mean, would he? I mean,
he's got a kid. He's got a kid for every Super Bowl he doesn't have.
Every time he could have gone. Another kid. That's what he was. You have time. You have time for children when you're not.
Yeah, when you're not. Yeah. You get a couple extra months off.
Exactly.
Surprising news today. At 29 years old, defensive end Stephon Tuitt announces his retirement.
Who?
You don't know Stephon?
Sorry.
He at one point he was a pretty good DN. He was never like a fucking pass rush nightmare. But
well, I
solid.
mean, when on the line with like T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree. I mean, you had Bud Dupree on there for a minute.
Yeah, he played 8 seasons. I know. I mean, he's a Steeler, and I know him. So I was like, I'm surprised. It's interesting. The players. It'd be interesting if we listed out like the players that we all know, like, and we think kind of like think of them as like, oh yeah, he's like staple guy, and then other people will be like, yeah, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's true.
If you read it, it's his brother died, and then he got his college degree. So.
Oh shit.
Man, so he like, I mean, what? So, and they're telling us this now, like, this is I mean, good for him, but what? I mean, and his brother. I mean, not good for his brother. His brother died. I mean, good for him getting the degree, but like, how does that relate to him retiring? They just wanted to give him some backstory, I guess.
My guess is that was his statement. That he's like,
he might have been. This is my guess. He might have been on the fence. He had a few concussions. Like, hey, I don't know, man. Like. Yeah. Is it worth the risk at this point? It's like, oh fuck, life is short.
It is. I guess it is a big. Is this okay to say that it is a big deal? These dudes be getting degrees when they take all these head injuries and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't even think it's the head injuries. It's a big deal that they go back and get degrees when you like. Even him. I can look up, see how much money he made during his career. Like, do you need to? I don't know if I would.
Yeah, if I made $65 million or whatever it is, I don't know if I'm going back to college. Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, there we go.
Made some okay money.
$60 million.
Yeah.
Some okay money in his,
well,
in his career.
so you're really profit. Your net there is probably like 30 mil. And
yeah, you're right. You got to go to school. You got to go to school. You're right.
yeah.
Well, no, and then you probably spent 10. You bought a house, some cars, or whatever.
probably
Let's say you're sitting on 15 mil.
Yeah.
15 mil is good, but if you want to
You know what?
build
That degree is going to be what gets him a leg up in those job interviews.
This reminds me
You're
so
right.
much of those Kanye School Spirit skits from College Dropouts. That's right.
Well, he
those
probably went out at the right
degrees.
time.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't going to get another big bite at the apple, right? Like he probably wasn't going to get another big contract from anybody. You know what I'm saying?
And what it really boils down to is I always think of these players as that they love football, that football is like the most important thing to them, that they would never want to stop. And for somebody, I mean, and sometimes it's just that calculated, like, look, he's, like you said, he's fairly healthy.
Yeah.
And the fact that he can get out with his faculties intact and you know, his 30 million.
Man, it's been too many documentaries of dudes like ruining their life because they fucking loved football. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, they want money now. You know what I mean? Like it's. I mean, hats off to him because he's like, I mean, and retiring early, like getting out, keeping your body, your all that stuff. Like I commend athletes for making a decision like that. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to dedicate your life to something day in and day out since you were like a kid. And
look at Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, and then look at Terry Bradshaw. You know what I mean?
What's wild is look at Terry Bradshaw and then think of how Tom Brady will be.
Yeah,
if he's still doing broadcasts at that age, if he's even doing it.
Yeah,
I have a feeling. I mean, well, fuck, Tom Brady is 45.
Yeah.
Holy shit! So
45
let's say he retires, he's going to be locked up at Fox until he's like 56.
Yeah.
So he legit might do one contract and retire.
Mm-hmm. He could do one, yeah. But I mean, if he keeps going into his, I mean, it goes fast. You know what I mean? So we could really see the degeneration of Tom Brady like very quickly. You know,
it's gonna be sad, dude, because because that's the downside to retiring late.
Mm-hmm.
Is we're gonna. I mean, he's gonna be 50. Like before we know it. Like there's plenty of players where like they've retired. Like I don't know. The first one that pops into my head is how old is Troy Polamalu?
Fuck.
Right
he
now?
might be like 42 right now.
Ooh, 41. Good
Oh,
guess.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, I looked at 40-yard dash time. I'm like, he's 40, guys.
Yeah.
So he just turned 41. So it's like, dude, we still got and he's been retired long enough to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, so he had an appropriate age, like a more appropriate age that he retired.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time he's 50, it's gonna feel like, wow, he played football a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tom Brady's is gonna be like, it's Tom Brady's 50th birthday, and it's gonna be like that.
He just like, and he's still gonna be thinking about playing football too, man. That's
Probably.
you know, but
Start up, and maybe he'll join that league where like the fans control you.
him and Antonio Brown.
Tom ain't never playing
boys.
nothing but.
Yeah, they've been giving Antonio Brown a hard time saying because he did that interview and they were like, you know, are you gonna play next year? And he said, don't play yourself. If you see me play, I have a suspicion that he, in his mind, thought she was asking about the fan control league, and he was like, that's why he said, don't play yourself, because I think he like knows that the NFL ain't gonna take him back. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that was running through my head. Anyway, what's our last? What's our next topic?
Dude, there was some. I don't even know what this is about. This is under the NFL thing. There was. I briefly saw this. Tommy Pham returned from a 3-game suspension that was a result of a slap from a fantasy football dispute. So there was some dispute on this. Do you know about?
Slapped the shit out of Jock Peterson, who used to be outfielder for the Dodgers, won a World Series, then won a World Series for the Braves, currently on the Giants. Apparently, they're in this very high-stakes fantasy football league, and Jock made like a waiver wire move when he was playing Tommy Pham and beat him, and then Tommy Pham apparently harbored that resentment for 2 years for them to meet in the outfield before a game between the Reds and Giants and slap the living shit out of him.
That's nuts to be.
Whoa, dude! Hey, if you guys fuck me over this year in fantasy. Speaking of that, put a pin in this before I forget about fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy football, we need one more person. If you guys know a comic that would be down, and then we can get the league started. I would like to get the league started in the next couple of weeks.
So the comic that I had in mind, the dude from the Bay,
Yeah.
he's gonna be here in a couple weeks, and he's doing the spot on our show, so we could like talk to him there.
Fuck yeah. We'll see. Well, hit him. I ask him before because if we can get him,
because
then we could meet him then.
How does he feel about getting smacked?
And so,
I mean, the Niners used to. Well, I guess
if you can see if you can see Tom Goss's team, send it to him.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And then whoever we get, they won't. I'll cover their dues for the first year, which is the $50. Mm-hmm. They will still have to pay the $80 weekly because they do. Everyone has a chance at winning that fucking weekly thing. I did so shitty in our league, and I won it 1 week. Yeah. So and that pays. If you win it once, that pays for your year. So, but that's my deal. I'll pay the 50, but they got to pay they got to pay their 80. But yeah, this dude, it was over a waiver wire move.
Yep.
Was it a legal one or he
made it during the game?
Nope. I mean, look.
Because that would, I'm thinking, bro, we doing something.
All the contacts I have between the two that have been telling me all the news on this front through various podcasts that talked about it for 30 seconds is apparently it was legal on the app, but not through their rules. So
he said, I know the ESPN app rules. We had our own individual rules. So that's what that must mean.
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't break the code. You lay out the terms at the beginning.
Depends how much money. If I'm doing a free league, I am cheating my way to win it. Fuck you. It doesn't matter. No consequence.
Free leagues. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like man.
How bad do you think it was? Do you think he like dropped the player on accident and this guy like picked it up and was like, hey, I'm not giving it back?
I mean, what rule could you have that the app would allow you to do that you would say like you can't do this though?
Maybe
play on Sleeper. Hey, play on Sleeper. Don't play on ESPN. Sleeper is very good, very customizable.
I think that it sounds like he was that. It's like if it's a waiver wire move, it had to have been made with an agreement. So that means like a backdoor deal happened. You know what I mean? Like how sometimes I've been in leagues where people will try to trade each other players specific weeks so they could like maximize.
Oh, bro, no, I was in a league where like these people were married, right? And they colluded all the fucking time. One time, they traded away. This is when David Johnson was in his prime, and they had that one season where like he was injured most of the year. Yeah, and they're like, oh, he's gonna come back for like the last few games.
Well, that was like every
season. She needed it for the playoffs. And I'm like, nah, bro, you guys are fucking colluding.
Nah, you can't. I had I was in a league where these guys were trading Andrew Luck to each other every week.
What?
For some reason, like 1 week, one guy would play at Andrew Luck, then he'd trade him to somebody. For
maybe get higher waiver party then.
Yeah, but it was just
that's such bullshit, dude.
Yeah, they would and then another guy he had because this one guy had Andrew Luck and Russell Wilson on his team. I remember that, and so he would trade Andrew Luck back, and we'd be like, "You can't fucking do that, dude." Like it's so. I mean, if they're doing some weird shit like that, you get slapped.
Okay, so the first year I ever played fantasy football, I worked for Chase, and we played at everybody in the branch got into a league, and we had a couple people from another branch, and there was one dude in charge. Like I started it. It was the second year I ever played, so I started the league because I had played at my previous job, and this guy was like, "Oh, I'll co-commission it with you," because I'd never done commissionership. So I was like, "Cool." Like he had done it. The next season, when we went to play our second season, is when the whole league found out. Because we needed extra people, and so it's like, oh, a guy from this branch, a guy from this branch. That motherfucker had 2 teams.
Oh wow!
Yeah, oh, God,
fucking dirty, dude.
And the best part is he didn't win.
Yeah. I hope his 2 teams played each other for last.
That is fucking justice right there.
Awesome. He didn't win, but so I guess I just was reminded of that when you were talking about what you were talking about. So I guess there is some shit that can go down.
Damn, that's like, oh, did he at least try to make the trade seem legitimate, or is he just like, I'm gonna trade fucking, I don't know, like Derrick Henry for a third string receiver?
Well, that was his whole thing. He said he never made a trade with his own teams. Yeah, and he's like, guys, it's not a big deal because I never traded. But I was like, but why didn't you tell us that you? Why didn't you just say like, hey, do you mind if I have 2 teams if I don't do any trades? Because it's not cool.
And then waiver party, there's a ton of other ways you can benefit from it.
Yeah, because it's just another team that you don't have to worry about.
One team can tank when you're playing the other team, depending on the better playoff chance. Yeah, it's all bullshit. Speaking of revenge, though, have you guys seen the new Ali Sadiq special?
No, I can't. No, when did that come out?
Like a few days ago, or maybe a week.
That's exciting. I'm gonna watch that.
Revenge is a very big topic on it, so that's all I'll say. But
yeah, speaking of revenge, I feel like nah, that's a bad segue. I really just want to. All I want to talk about is this Joe Judge ruining the offense for the Patriots right now, and how. Maybe wondering, maybe he was the problem the whole time. Do you think there was?
He might have been. First of all, I thought he was a special teams guy. Mm-hmm. He was a special teams coordinator before he took the job.
He was special teams coordinator, and he was also the wide receivers coach for the Patriots at a time when their wide receivers unit was the worst in the NFL.
Interesting. Yeah. So. Kind of hard to argue that as like a reason to hire him. But hey, we hired him. We gave him a chance, and he's just very good at talking.
So this is our off-season fucking podcast. I like the we would go in and out of football talk, which is like a lot of fun. I think we kind of covered everything. Definitely, Bleacher Report is not a great site to use. Like, because you know what it is? When I went to NFL.com has all the best stories, and Bleacher Report just puts like nonsense tweets in between the actual stories.
Yeah, it's probably not great now because it is the off season, but yeah, NFL. I mean, I think Bleacher Report doesn't have a ton of original content, so they're not as
they're like congregating. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but like content basically.
So that's very good during the season, especially when there's rumors where you got like, a fucking BC level reporter who actually might have a good rumor like, oh hey, Denver is trying to trade for Russell Wilson. Like, what? No way. And then it happens 2 weeks later, like, oh shit, he was right.
So I say next week, even if we can't stream it, if I don't get the stream shit all dialed in, but even if we don't do that, like we at least play Madden. 2 of us will play Madden. We could draw names out of a hat to see who has to play each other or some shit like that, and then we'll do a podcast during that.
That'll be awesome.
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. So you guys should tune in next week and watch some Madden.
You can even like just do the podcast and have the Madden thing be the background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro, yeah. I could put the green screen behind us. And we could do it like that, where Madden is the entire background that's behind us. I mean, it'd be hard to see everything that's going on that way, but it would be pretty. It would be intense because it would be like a life-size Madden behind us.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. We maybe do that down thing next week though. If y'all want to watch Madden, this is
watch Madden.
Fuck yeah.
We'll give you tips on how to lose Ben.
Yeah, we'll give you. Yeah, after we're like all of us are like, yeah, we're not good. Gabe will teach you how to play 7 years ago.
Watch us all put up like 30 points.
I know. Well, that's the thing is because we're all not good. If we're playing at the same level or if we're playing like a competitive level, the games might end up being good.
They might.
Because you don't actually have to be good at football. It's like we have to athletically be good. We just have to be able to.
It's going to be like 3-0 going down to the wire.
It's all defense on this one.
Yeah.
But, I'll give good commentary. I do. I can give good commentary. We have to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we practiced the last week of the season on that fucking.
I'll do it like Pat McAfee's voice, like, they're going down. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I'm friends with Aaron. Yeah, I'm friends with Aaron. Aaron! Our families hang out.
With that big ass cigar he's always smoking.
In his attic, I guess. That's what.
Attic.
But
I just know he's sitting there all jacked up. Sorry, AJ Hawk is fucking like just ripped. He could barely fit in his camera screen. No pants. That's all I know.
No pants, dude. Oh, like the fucking movie Casino. Yeah. Hell yeah. Just put that shut the door.
Check out the fucking description. Follow us. Fucking email us. Talk to us. That kind of shit. Because next week will be 3 weeks in a row. Shit's getting pretty serious, guys.
Oh, okay. That's a commitment.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for listening. Anybody have anything they want to fucking plug?
Hey, you know what I mean? Last week was my birthday, I guess. So I'm old now.
Do we clap on this podcast?
Yeah. Clap.
No, that was not.
Quay's birthday. Send him money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah. Send me some money.
What's your Venmo?
What's your Venmo?
My Venmo is Dwayne-Murphy-1. All right, at Dwayne-Murphy-1.
Oh yeah. What's your OnlyFans?
What's my OnlyFans?
Dwayne-Murphy-1.
Big old dick, little old pockets. I'm saying because I'm broke. Anyway,
thanks for listening. Tune in next week.